Thursday morning thoughts. I'm Forbesy. Today I wanted to talk about releasing, like truly releasing versus bypassing. So what I mean by bypassing often ends up presenting like you've let something go, but when you actually haven't done the work to fully process and go through all of the emotions and thoughts and things that came up for you with whatever the event or circumstance was, and you've just been like brushing it off, being like, oh, it's no big deal, and just burying all of that instead. So to truly let something go, to truly release, we have to do the internal work. We have to do the feeling, the thinking, the processing of all of this stuff, which is not easy and it's not necessarily fun, especially with bigger events and bigger issues and stuff that's really personal and really connected to us. It's hard work. There are times where it's like to brush something off as no big deal isn't bypassing, because it is a scenario where that's the truth. That is true for us and it is not a big thing. But there are also times where we were taught that it's just like that this shouldn't be a big thing, and from other people's opinions and other people's ideas we are overreacting and it's not a big deal. And for us personally it is, and we may just go along with other people to make our life easier in that moment, but if we don't take the step back later, then these things continue to build up on us and they build up within us until you hit a point where you can't bottle it up anymore, and something that for you would be a minor thing in reality suddenly isn't, because it was just the last thing that popped the top off that bottle and now everything is coming pouring out. This is not a fun scenario to be in either. I imagine that some of you listening can relate to that. I've been there, where it's just like put things off and it's just like, nah, not a big deal, it's okay, I got this, I can manage this, and I'm lying to myself the whole time, and then suddenly somebody close to me who doesn't deserve it, is usually how it goes, gets the brunt end of stuff because they're a safe space, and that's not fair to me and it's not fair to them, and it's just something that's unnecessary and can be prevented if we are continually doing our own work, getting to know ourselves a little better, knowing our own triggers and what we're carrying, and doing the work to kind of like process that stuff. Some of this work will take a lifetime. There are traumatic events that happen to people in their lives, things that happen to us that are entirely outside of our control, but we are now left with dealing with the aftermath. We carry the emotions, we carry the event with us, and it's up to us to do the work we need to do for us, because otherwise we just carry this weight ongoing, and we can make it part of our identity, which then makes it even scarier to work through and to release, because we don't know who we are without it. But I invite you to take a look at yourself, take a look at your life and what you're carrying, and take a moment to see. It's just like, how is this serving me? Is it holding me back? Is it burying me? And what do I want to do about it? The answer might be nothing, and that's totally fine. Like, that's your choice. It is your life. The answer also might be, I'm not okay with this. I don't want to carry this anymore. And what are the next steps now? And taking that time to kind of start to piece that out, knowing that like it's all part of life, it's all part of learning, it is all part of this journey that we are here taking, and there's no one answer, there's no one right way to do this. Each of us is the expert of our own lives, and we're running our own trail, and that means that the answers for me are not going to be the same answers for you. There may be suggestions going either way on how to do some of this that might be fitting, or maybe like, nah, that makes no sense to me, and that's okay. It's a grand experiment, and I hope you can find some stuff that works for you to help you release some of the shit you're carrying that you don't need to anymore when that's not yours. So, yeah, that's kind of the thoughts for now. I hope you have a lovely Thursday, and we will talk again soon.